Bank management system is an online platform that enables customer to perform basic banking tasks from their PC or laptop. Users can create their accounts, deposit, withdraw cash, view account reports, and do transaction. The virtual banking system transforms traditional banking into a click and portal mode. Now let's see how this virtual ATM works.
Incorrect card number or PIN.
So in order to first and in order to first enter, let's sign up. Name,
Account created successfully.
now this is the card number and we have the pin here. It is randomly generated. Now it will get redirected to the deposit page.
Cash deposited successfully. Cash withdrawal successful.
Now
PIN changed successfully. Cash withdrawal successful. Thank you.
we have named our database as bank management system. First, we have created a database called bank management system. We use it. We have five tables here. Our five tables are named as bank, login, sign up 2, and sign up 3.
Let's first look at the sign up table. So the data that is entered during the first sign up page is stored here. It contains the fields form number, name, father name, date of birth, gender, email, martial status, address, city, pin code, and state. The form number is used as the primary key and also as the foreign key to connect it with all of the other tables. Now let's look at the sign up too. So this table is used to store the data that is being entered during the second sign up form. It also contains the form number, which is used as a foreign key, and also it contains religion, category, income, education, occupation, PAN number, Aadhaar, senior citizen, and existing account fields. Now let's look at the sign up 3 table. The sign up 3 table contains form number, account type, card number, PIN, and facility. So the data that is entered during the third sign up form is entered here. Also, including it, the card generated card number and PIN number are also created and stored here. Now let's look at the login page. Login table. The login table contains the form number and the card number and PIN number. So we can use the details from this table to verify the card number and PIN number during the login. Next, we contain the bank table. The bank table consists of PIN number, the date, type, and amount. Here, the transactions are monitored using the PIN number of the person who has logged in, and also the date and time of the transaction, and the type of transaction, and the amount that is being transferred is also stored here. So the type can be of either two types, deposit or withdrawal. So these are the 5 tables that are being used in the current project. So for establishing the connection between the project and the database, we are using the connection.java file. We have created a separate connection.java file because the same code is being used in multiple different files. So it reduces the code reuse. So the basic things such as registering the driver and getting connection from the database and creating the statement are done here. Next, let's look at the audio.java file. As audios are being played during the times of error, pin generation, etc. We are using it at multiple places. So again, to reduce the code reusing, we have created a separate audio.java file which contains a basic template for the audio to be played. So the file path is being passed here, and the file path is used to play the audio file using the audio stream.
Now let's look into the login page. So this is nothing but a simple ATM login page that is made using Swing. It includes text fields like card number, PIN, sign in, clear, and sign up button. Database connectivity is used here for authentication. Next, let's look into the sign up page. So in the sign up page, we use JLabel, JText field, we use radio button, and we also use calendar. Uh, After pressing the next button, it is redirected to the second login page. So the second login page, we have the additional details. Here we use radio button list, and after the next button it is redirected to the third sign up page. So in the third sign up page we have the account details. Here we use J radio button, we use checkbox, and we have two buttons here. One is the submit and the cancel. When we press the submit button, the details of the account details is basically stored in the database, and in the previous cases, after pressing the next button, those respective details are stored in the respective tables in the database. When we click on the cancel button, the data is basically deleted from the database.
Start.
Now let's look into the working of the login page. First, we have to enter the card number and the PIN number. Once I press the sign in page,
Incorrect card number or PIN.
if the PIN or the card number is incorrect, an display will be thrown that it is incorrect. Now let's try by writing the correct PIN number. Now we are directed to the transaction. When the sign in button is clicked, the PIN number and the card number is checked if it matches in the database. Only if it is matches, then it is redirected to the transaction page.
Okay, let's look into the deposit module. So when we click deposit, we enter the amount, and when we click deposit, prompt message is shown. We use Swing for this module, and JText fields and JLabels are used. For the background image, we use image icon, and When the amount is entered, the data is retrieved from the text box and it is stored in the database, and also the time and the date are also stored in the bank database.
Let's look into the cash withdrawal. If we click the withdrawal, it opens a window for withdrawal. If we enter the amount and click the withdraw button, it says whether our current balance is enough to withdraw some amount or not. If we have the sufficient amount, it's a prompt message will show withdraw successfully. Now let's see how the code is run. We have created a GUI window for withdrawal process using Swing components. We have used JLabels, text fields, and buttons. When we enter the amount to be withdrawn, it validates the input and checks if the withdrawal amount exceeds the available balance. It updates the bank database by recording the withdrawal transaction. Handle the exception for handled and catches the exception for printing error messages if any issues occurring during the withdrawal process, and if unsuccessful withdrawal or not or unsuccessful withdrawal, a audio prompt will be shown and yes, a prompt successful withdrawal or insufficient balance. We have handled some exceptions occurring during the withdrawal process.
Please check your balance.
When we enter the amount more than the current balance, a prompt will show that you have insufficient balance.
Let's look into the fast cash module. It allows user to withdraw specific amounts of money using presets. This module uses Swing for a graphical user interface, that is GUI, and there are totally 7 buttons, and each of them assigned with preset money values and one for canceling the operation. And it connects to the database to retrieve the user account details like balance and update their transaction history upon the withdrawal.
Cash withdrawal successful.
When a withdrawal button is clicked, it retrieves the selected withdrawal amount and checks the user account balance from the database. If the balance is insufficient, it displays an error message. Otherwise, updates the transaction history in the database, notifies successful withdrawal, and redirects to the transaction summary screen. Also handles the back button to navigate to the transaction summary screen.
Please check your balance.
Okay, now let's see about a pin change module. This pin change module in this application lets the user to change their pin. It is like a form on a screen where a user types their new pin and confirm it. Once confirmed, it makes sure the pin gets updated in the different parts of the database.
Pin changed successfully.
When the change button is clicked, it checks whether the entered pin is matching or not. If matches, it updates in bank login and sign up tables. Otherwise, it throws an error message.
Now let's see about the mini statement module. When you click on the mini statement module, all the transactions that have been performed by the sign-in user is displayed with the date and the type of transaction along with the amount that has been transacted. Now let's see the code. So when the person clicks on the main statement button, the query is made to the new JFrame is created, and also a query is made to the database. selecting all the transactions that has been done by the user. It is done using the where clause, equating the pin. Then we display all the selected rows in the JFrame. Now let's see about the balance inquiry module. When we click on the balance inquiry module, the current balance of the user is displayed. Now let's see how the code works. So when the user clicks on the balance inquiry button, a query is made to the table, the bank table, and the made transactions are retrieved, and there's a variable called balance to sum up all the amount that has been previously transacted. So how this works is, initially we set the balance to 0, and on each row, if the type of deposit is the type of transaction is deposit, we add it to the balance, add the amount to the balance. Else it will be withdrawal, so we subtract it from the balance. At the end of all the iterations, we will get the current balance. The current balance is being displayed in the screen. When the exit button is clicked, a thank you message is displayed.
Thank you. Please visit again.
The bank account management system makes banking easier, especially for young people and businesses, ensuring profits by offering convenient online services. Thank you.